What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here today, playing the first game, I guess, of the new season. We've just recently switched over into, I guess, the first part of the second part of 2018, but I don't know. I don't know why it's gone and broken, but it has. Today, playing against England in a T20. Obviously, New Zealand are taking on England at the moment. I think the fifth one day was actually on Friday night, New Zealand time, so 2 days ago. But I'm recording this video on Friday during the day, just because I won't have a chance over the weekend. But hopefully we can go and pick up a win. We've got, I want to say a new look side that we've got, but it isn't really that new look. There's players in there who, have been in, and now with the current situation that this New Zealand team is in, they're kind of in, I wouldn't say a rebuilding phase, but in a phase where a lot of players are probably due to retire very soon. So we've got a few new young players in here today. We've got a few players who, have been in and out of the sides, I guess. Today really is their opportunity to go and stake a claim for a spot, full-time in the side. Because in, a couple of years, the likes of McCullum, the likes of Taylor, they're not going to be around, We're going to have to go and do it without them. Even Martin Guptill, to a certain extent, isn't going to be around. He's not getting any younger. But this has been a great start so far for us with this newish bowling lineup that we have. 5 wickets down already, England. And McCone and Bracewell doing well at the start. And then Ed Nuttall, a wee bit expensive in his first over, but he went and picked up a couple. So, oh crap. Neesham. I thought we were through the power play already. I was going to say we can't even put defensive. I thought we were through the power play already, but not the case. Jimmy Neesham comes in. Should have a wicket. Bracewell, you should be gobbling those ones up, especially when it is Ewan Morgan. He is a dangerous player. He can go and change a game. He's shown that in the recent series against New Zealand. He kind of has gone and, I guess, rediscovered his touch. He's hit a couple of tons, I think, from memory. So, he is definitely a guy who is dangerous. Noema Barnett is another guy who's kind of in. He kind of hasn't really taken, I guess, his opportunities. He's in today as an opening batsman due to the fact that Hamish Rutherford is out injured. So, can he go and do something from that top? Can he be explosive with the bat? Can he be that guy? Potentially, I have talked a lot about changing around, I guess, my order. And I think maybe when some of those players, maybe when the likes of McCullum, Taylor, when they retire, there's no reason why someone like Jimmy Neesham can't go up and bat in the top 6. He's done it before for New Zealand in tests. I think he may have even done it potentially in one-day games as well. So, you just need him to go and maybe stand up. And he is, I guess, a senior member of this side now. And, it probably is time for him to stand up and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go and going to contribute with both bat and ball. I'm going to bat in the top 6. I'm going to bowl most of my overs most days, which he does because he is a very good bowler, very economical bowler, and a wicket-taking bowler as well. So maybe it's just time for him to go stand up and just say, hey, look, I'm going to go and take my chances. And hopefully it works out for us. We probably should bring in Ed Nuttall, actually. I was going to say, otherwise we're going to be ending up with a lack of quick bowlers towards the end. Nuttall goes and picks up another one there. He's a guy who's he doesn't really have the greatest skill sets, but he has excelled in the T20 game. And that's what I don't mind. I don't mind having guys who are going to go and excel in one format. It means that we can go and keep them on just in that format and they can focus on that, especially for a younger guy, and then go and blood them through into the longer formats of the game. I think T20 is good in that way that, a lot of teams do use it to blood through young players. And I think with the way cricket is going, cricket has turned into a lot more, I guess, in recent times, like an aggressive kind of, well, not aggressive, shall I say, but tactically it has become aggressive. And I think that's come, from the recent World Cup. Obviously, New Zealand and Australia, both captains, Brendan McCullum and Michael Clarke, were very attacking in that World Cup, just with their tactics, their field placings, their bowling, and even their batting to a certain extent. I mean, McCullum hit that beautiful 77 off, I think it was about 25 deliveries against England in Wellington. And then obviously Martin Guptill did his thing as well in the quarterfinal against the West Indies, which wasn't, it wasn't over-the-top aggressiveness. It was just going and playing nice cricket shots. And so I think, that's a lot of young players are coming out now and not playing, I guess, with as much fear as they probably recently may have. They come out, it's on debut, it's all a wee bit scary. Just go out and play your natural game, son. Go out, if you're good enough to play at that level, you will show that you're good enough to play at that level. So I just realised this England side actually has, they do sometimes what I do. They're playing almost 3 wicketkeepers. They've got 2 wicketkeepers running. Is Folkes a wicketkeeper as well, or is he an all-rounder? I've got to have a look at this, actually. We do have time. Where is he? For some reason, I thought this guy was a wicketkeeper. No, he can't be. Not with bowling step. No, I think he is. I think he is a wicketkeeper as well because he's got stumpings. I think they're playing 4 wicketkeepers. They've got Johnny Bairstow, who is actually behind the stumps. They've got Craig Keyswetter and Josh Buttler down at mid-on and mid-off. And then they've got that other guy, that Folks guy who I was just talking about, who is running around in the deep as well. So they are playing 4 wicketkeepers today. I hope that they're good fielders. They would have to be good fielders. They would have to do very well with the bat to make it in as a specialist batsman. Because T20 especially is a game, it can be won and lost in the field. You know, it's one of those things, a dropped catch here, you know, a run-out opportunity here, 3 runs saved here in the inner circle. You know, it is a game that can quite easily change. And this game here hasn't quite easily changed, but it is going to be a pretty comfortable win for the Kiwis, just needing another 1 left. Alex Hale's coming into bowl, and he's actually done it on a no ball. So New Zealand win by 8 wickets. We start off with a bang to the start of this new season. As you can see, 2018 in here. Sorry, you can see it there. We've got, you know, not too bad, I guess, of a lead up. Ideally, we are leading up to the big one at the bottom, the World Cup in England in 2019. But, yeah, we've got tours all over the place. Tour to India, home series versus India, home series versus Zimbabwe. A lot of little tours, you know, and I think that is something that really has come into cricket coach. I think there's a lot of little tours, you know, you go just for a couple of tests or a couple of T20s, which I don't mind, you know, you get that variety of playing different opponents. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Tune in later today. We're going to have some Dutch domination, and keep an eye on my Facebook and Twitter pages. You can find the link down below in the description for those, just to see whether I'm going to be streaming today, tomorrow, or Tuesday. Keep an eye on those. Hope you had a good week, and we will see you later today.